I have a child who had emergency open heart surgery at just 2 months old. This podcast is not going to be a sob story. This podcast is not going to be victimization. This podcast is not going to be us complaining about where we are in life. At this age, 40, it's been an amazing ride so far, but it hit like a ton of bricks. The devil is a liar, and we're gonna rebuke that right off the rip. We're not staying stuck. We're not becoming fearful. The goal for us is to keep moving as life challenges hit.
Is the heart searching free? Rediscovering me. I want you to get through this. Real life conversations, we gotta get straight to this. Is the heart searching free? Rediscovering me. I want you to get through this. Real life conversations, we gotta get straight to this.
Hey ladies, I am super excited to be here. Welcome to the Heart Surgery Podcast. I am your host, Shanique Keene, the Soft Girl Specialist. And on this show, we're going to have real life heart-to-heart conversations. So if you are someone looking to rediscover a new version of you, please stay tuned because I am on a mission to helping women move from victim to victory. So while you're here, be sure to subscribe because we have an amazing word to get out to women all over the world, just like you and I. So now that we got that out the way, I am super excited, but I am super nervous. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. As you know, I'm Shanique Keene, as I already introduced myself, but I'm also a mother, a daughter, a sister, a friend, and I cannot forget a future wife. Yes, I said it. So I want to talk just a little bit. This is going to be an introduction episode. So it's just a warm welcome to welcome you ladies to my stage. And I want to go ahead and just have a little fun and just make us feel as comfortable as possible because we are soft girls. So behind the name, the Heart Surgery Podcast, I mean, I know some of you are probably thinking like, what? Like, why? There's a lot of things going on behind this name. But first and foremost, it's something near and dear to my heart. I have a child who had emergency open heart surgery at just 2 months old. She's only 6. So can you only imagine during that time what that was like? So as I'm going through life's challenges and obstacles and different adversities as a woman, as a human being, it's been a lot the last 6-7 years of my life. And so the Heart Surgery Podcast has a lot to do with my amazing heart warrior, Britton. And it also has a lot to do with, again, me as a woman. Just going through this last year of my life, many of you know that I've gone through divorce. I've gone through hurt, pain, all the emotions that you can think of. Even, let's be real, even financial issues, right? I've been through job loss a lot. So I want to give you the real introduction of who I am. I am not someone coming to be an expert, but I am a woman coming to serve other women. I'm an advocate for all of you because I know at some point we've all been through many, many different challenges. And so that is the gist behind where the heart surgery name comes from. Just because we've gone through so many different things and we are healing as we go along. So remember, when you hear me speak, you're going to automatically think of Shanique is the woman that's helping us move from victim to victory. Because yes, we've been through the most, but we're not staying there. This podcast is not going to be a sob story. This podcast is not going to be victimization. This podcast is not going to be us complaining about where we are in life. Yes, we're there. But what are we going to do to move forward? That is what the Heart Surgery Podcast is going to be about. I am right with you, going through the same challenges just like you are. So don't think because I'm behind a camera that I can't relate. As I'm sitting here on this soft, plush blanket, as comfy as I can be, I'm also as real as they come. So I want to thank you so much for joining me on this journey. But guess what? This is not just my journey. It is yours also. And we're doing this together. So many of you have already reached out to me, telling me your stories and sharing your life's challenges. And I want to encourage you to keep doing that. And you can keep doing it with me because this is a safe place. Everything is left right here. And we're going to help each other get through these difficult challenges, whether it's singlehood, whether it's marriage, whether it's divorce, whether it's financial issues, whether it's friendship, whether it's just anything that you can think of. At this age, 40, it's been an amazing ride so far, but it hit like a ton of bricks. And so I want to be open, honest, transparent as possible. We are going to have amazing topics discussed on the Heart Surgery Podcast. And I want you to be a part of that. And I also want you to continue to send me topics so that we can discuss. I don't want to leave nothing off the table. I also want to put it out there that I've been through the hurt and I'm moving to the other side. Don't think for once that when God brings you to something that he's not going to get you through it. The devil is a liar, and we're going to rebuke that right off the rip, okay? So again, no matter what you're going through, stay strong, be encouraged, because we are moving from victim to victory together. I am super excited. I can't get enough of saying it. I can't even believe I'm saying this. But this is something that I've always wanted to do. And we think so much about our gifts and what those consist of. And when we think about a gift, we automatically think about just making so much money. But sometimes our gifts are right here. And I know since a little girl that my gift is when I speak. It is my mouth. And I'm very proud. As much as I dislike my voice, God is using that very thing to get me to the next level. So I want to encourage you that whatever your gift is, make sure you are tapping into it and make sure you are using it. No matter what you are facing right now, nothing is too hard for God and nothing is too hard for you. I want to give you some insight on what the Heart Surgery Podcast is going to be about. So we have a lot of amazing things in here in the future. And what this show is going to be most about is many different topics, as I already mentioned to you. So we're going to have 3 segments on each show. We're going to have our heart topic. We're going to have our Q&A. So this is going to be super fun because guess what? You ladies get to write into me. Any questions you want to ask, I am personally going to go through these questions and I'm going to give you some real answers. So be sure to write in. We're also going to have a heart-to-heart moment. And that's going to be, again, real. And it's going to be me pouring into you and giving you the tools on how to move forward. We're not staying stuck. We're not becoming fearful. The goal for us is to keep moving as life challenges hit. We're also going to have amazing women on the show as guest speakers. So this is not just about me. Yes, I am here to share my story, but we're going to hear from amazing women that's also going to share their stories. And these topics are going to range from everything. And so I want to pour my heart to you because I'm only on this camera for one reason. And that reason is to do what I do best. Speak into women, uplift women, encourage women, and most importantly, for you guys to see what's inside of my heart. I want to express that to you, and I want to know that you are not alone. Regardless of what is hitting you from left to right, I totally understand. But what I want you to do is be sure to share this episode and to share this podcast with women all over the world because we are going to reach as many women as possible. Because as you know, each of us, we need a sister, we need a friend that we can lean on, talk to, and just be vulnerable with. And I want to be that for you. So again, don't be scared to share because it's going to help women all over the world, just like you and I. Like, comment, share the Heart Surgery Podcast. I cannot wait to see you on the next episode. Thank you so much for joining me. We are moving from victim to victory together.